Hey, what's going on, everybody? So today I'm going to be doing a video talking about dwarf bananas and mainly why I prefer them over the full-size banana. So for those of you who know me and have seen my wife, you guys know I like small things, and bananas do fit in that category as well. But I want to tell you some of the benefits of having the dwarf size varieties. So this particular banana is either one of two kinds. One right next to it, which is like a medium-sized banana, is the other one. I either have a Rajapuri banana or a Namwa banana. I don't know. For those of you who know more about those two varieties, you could tell me which one fruits at about 5 foot versus one that fruits at probably 7 feet, which is still a lot smaller than some of the other bananas that I've been growing. But whichever one this is, you'll notice the main height of the banana before the leaves come up is pretty much here on me. So it's actually less than 5 foot tall. You take the leaves into factor, yeah, it's about 7 feet, but I'm not taking those into any factor. And the flower has come out and the bananas are forming on this very low to the ground banana plant. Now, the advantages of this. So those of you who saw me taking down a ice cream banana, you noticed I went up on a ladder, I held it up, it was very high, I cut it, and then it almost fell because the weight of a cluster of bananas is really, really heavy. The nice thing about these being so low is when I'm ready to cut this, I can just simply hold on to it, actually putting my arms downward and cut it and have a bunch of bananas, which is really easy and a lot safer. The next big issue here in Arizona, especially with our monsoon winds, is the bananas will fall over, and when you have the extra weight from a bunch of bananas, it'll almost definitely fall over, and unless you have some support that you've built, which I have done and it does work. But with these guys, you don't have to worry about that. And the main bunch of the bananas is lower than the wall of my fence, so there's really no wind here at all that's going to affect it or knock it over, which is great. I really like that. Oh, my puppy came out to see us. I doubt she'll come over. So those are two huge benefits. The next is you can actually watch the progress of the fruit a little bit closer. So this is actually the first dwarf I've ever had that is fruited, but it's the first one I've ever planted, so go figure. And I can actually come closer and just see kind of the different layers of the process and see how smaller bananas are forming. It's really cool. I like being able to see the process. You can fit, I want to say, more of these smaller bananas in an area because they don't take up as much room. Or you can plant them on the understory of a larger banana, and then they have different levels that they're taking up of the space, which is really cool. The main thing, though, that I'd say is the benefit is what I talked about with the monsoons and the wind blowing it over. But another environmental factor with this is because it is lower, I'm able to keep these between my houses. There isn't a lot of chill factor coming in through here. So last year, these leaves never took any frost damage. The leaves of the bananas around it that were sticking up above the wall almost all took a little bit of frost damage. So they're a little easier to protect as well. I'll show you guys a cluster that we've got growing on right over here. So if you guys see, I'll zoom in, I've got the cluster of bananas that's growing up. Now I can reach that if I touch it, but I am gonna need to get a ladder in order to get that down. And because it's in my jungle, that's gonna be fun. But it's what we do for fruit, and it's my choice that I grew everything so dense together. So that's why I recommend the dwarf bananas. Much easier to handle all around, protection and cultivation, and being able to get your bananas once they're ripe. So highly recommend it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. Get some dwarf bananas. I don't know who's selling them right now, so if you ask me in the comments or in the Facebook post, I don't know. But just call around. I'm sure there's a lot of different varieties out there at a lot of different places that have them. So thanks, and we appreciate the subscribers, so continue to subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks. Bye.